So it's Christmas Eve. Got the tree up. I know, don't even judge me on the presents. It's just gone ridiculous. Edward is up on the back of the seat. Idris is on. What number breakfast are you on? About 4. Idris is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Idris is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
26. Well, so it's tradition in my house to hang the Christmas cards on from something. So I think everybody probably does this. I don't think this is unique to us. So here's the latest. That up there. And this year we got paper lanterns, because why not? So we haven't got them everywhere. We've just got them sort of around the tree and what have you. So yeah, we are all ready for Christmas. Oh, and the throw is something I bought last year, and this is just for Christmas, which is like the most bourgeois thing I've ever done, is getting things that are just for Christmas. It didn't occur to me that white dogs and sort of red woolen throws would be a terrible combination. What do you think, Edward? Jack is patiently waiting for any rogue hula hoops. Always find it massively disconcerting when the phone has got it on backwards so that I can see my own face. But I'm going to talk to you about thorny hold, and actually this is going to make it a mirror image, which I really hate, but I don't think I've got the dexterity to get it to point at me and still hold this up. So this is Mary Stuart. I've got a lovely old edition. There we go. It doesn't matter about the mirror image on that. And the illustration, there we go. I'll hold it like that. Is really cute. So I've never read a Mary Stuart before. I was buddy reading it with, well, actually I was just jumping in on the buddy read with Sian, Bert and Sarah. So Sian and Bert of Per Story Time and Sarah of Your True Shelf. And they're really lovely to buddy read with. I think I found my another little group that I feel safe in, because they generally don't mind if I fall behind or if I just eavesdrop on the whole thing. But I did get this one because the witchy element appealed to me. So the story is kind of a woman has a cousin who has kind of witchy, she doesn't necessarily say she's a witch, but it's kind of implied by her that she is a witch. Magical things seems to happen around her. And then she inherits the house Thornyhold that her cousin, the witchy cousin, much older witchy cousin, owned, and she goes to live there, and it sort of follows how she fits into that community and a kind of regeneration of herself, because she's had quite a horrible upbringing, and then she goes and becomes herself on her own. It's a really good sort of strong woman, and I've heard that Mary Stuart is good on the strong women. Strong woman, being herself, surviving on her own. It's a little bit disappointing there's a romance at all in it, really. I would have preferred if she hadn't met anybody, but then actually the cousin is the one who chooses to be completely independent, so there's still that. Sorry if you can hear Peppa Pig in the background, I do apologise. Yeah, I'm being fussy about that. It was really good. It was beautifully written. I thought the prose was excellent. There were gorgeous little descriptions of nature. So I was talking to the group, and things that stood out to me were things like the cloud-trapped moon. I really like that. And just loads of lists of the names of flowers. And as I was saying to the group, I'm now obviously going to become a herbalist overnight. I have actually read a book on herbalism, looking to see if it's within arm's reach. Should I go and grab it? Have I got it out here? No, I think I've moved it with my gardening books, but I'll go grab it for you in a minute. And I really love the idea of herbalism. This summer at the end, I collected all of the lavender heads, and they're drying above our bed, and I collect collected loads of chamomile flowers and they're drying above our bed, and there was an intention to do something with them, but now I'm not sure what. I also bought a bottle of vodka to... Yes, darling?
I think my aunt can fit in my box.
You can open your Christmas Eve box later, darling. It's a bit early for that. Give me 1 second to finish this, okay?
And then we'll be able to open it.
No, not in 1 second. We'll have a talk about I fell for the hype and made a Christmas Eve box, and now it's all Idris can think about. So I better go because I can see that Peppa Pig has actually just finished, hasn't it? Yeah, but I'll get that herbalism book and show you in a moment. So this is my handmade apothecary book that I got last year, I think it was, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's by Vicky Chown and Kim Walker, and just everything about it is just delightful. I think it's pretty UK based. Oh, there's some aloe vera. I think it's pretty UK based. Is that Bugle? No idea what that is. I think it's Bugle. Lavender. It's just got loads of balms, and I would be too scared, I think, to make some of them, which is why I got the vodka, because I know it pretty much kills off everything. But yeah, I would really recommend this, and I need to read it again, actually. Oh, this is really cute. This is Chewable Immune Gut Gummies. Can you see how cute they are? They're made of elderberries. So I've missed the elderberries this year. There's the chamomile, so I can do something with those. But yeah. So now that I've read Thorny Hold, I'm going to crack on with this. Yeah, that's the silver cup, and there's the well, the holy well. So if you want, well, there's the well, and there's the silver cup. So do you want, that's the well, yeah. Do you want to put the silver down there for the well maidens?
There's only one.
Yeah.
Two.
There we go. Happy Christmas, well maidens. Could have been.
Mummy,
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be the chair.
I'll pass that to you.
I think we're supposed to be in the chair.
I think so. This must have been somebody's little house. Can't believe we've lived here all this time. We've never noticed this little house. Do you want to sit on one of the chairs?
Yeah.
Would have been a very small house, wouldn't it? So maybe it was a shed for the church. Should we go and have a look at the church? Here's the church.
I like there's a picture.
Someone's left a picture. This is Bishop's... Is it Bishop's Wood Church?
Look.
Is it a chapel?
Mummy,
Yeah.
there's something here.
I'm just going to stand at the top of the congregation. Someone's left something, have they? There's one wall there.
Mummy, look what I'm doing.
I'm guessing this would be how people would come in.
Look what I'm doing.
Wow. Interesting that Christian church is by
This was actually a movie.
an old holy well.
You see?
That's how to get people to...
This was actually a movie one.
Is it? How to get people to change to your new religion in one easy step.
Turn over a stone with our shoes as we walk past.
Little Christmas robin.
Come down to eat the bugs.
We've got another one. We've got Bill for Sue. And we think it says 74 just
Or maybe
underneath.
100
So
Or maybe 100
it's gone really high since then. Idris, where's the secret door?
Up there.
And where do you knock?
Here.
And where do you turn the handle?
Up there.
Yeah. Where does Jackie drink?
From there.
From his little pool, isn't it? That's where he drinks every time. And do you think there's a little cave going in there?
Yes.
This is a big one. Why have you skidded down? Is this like a poor man's snow? You've just used the leaves
Yes.
and you're like sledging on your bum. Wow. Thriller minute, isn't it?
I thought we were from there.
I know. Was it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm filming this in my bathroom because I don't want Idris to see, but this is his Christmas Eve box. It's a state in here because we've recently been doing stuff in the house. This has got things in for Christmas Eve that are meant to be relaxing. So he has a little, that's the Santa toy. He's got Hey Dougie pajamas. He's got Hey Dougie Christmas socks. He has a Christmas activity book. In here is the Jolly Christmas Postman because he wanted to unwrap something. There's the end of the pajamas, and then there's also they're like dinosaur eggs, but they're bath bombs. So it's meant, the whole point of the Christmas Eve box, apart from obviously being ridiculously extravagant, is that it's stuff to make them relax. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay.
2,
1, 2.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you knocked mine over.
Yes. I'm in the lead.
You're in the lead. Let's see if I land on.
1. I'll open it up. Wow.
What have you got? Hey Dougie socks. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick cook cauliflower curry with peas and spinach. Can you see? This is from the quick roasting tin, which has meat in it, but I just ignore the meat. This one doesn't have meat. In fact, most of the recipes don't have meat. So I've got to do 2 teaspoons of mustard seed, which is going to leave me quite dangerously low on mustard seed because I use it in my cheesy sauces too. 2 teaspoons of fennel seed. 1, 2. 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds. I don't have cumin seeds, so I'm going to just use cumin powder in a mo. And how many? 2 teaspoons of nigella. Okay. This is the only curry I cook where you need the seeds. And then you've got to just give it a little bit of encouragement. A little bit of a squeeze. Yeah, most of the curries I cook have got the actual powders in, but you fry off. I believe the reason this doesn't have the ground is because this is a roasted 1 pot curry, which is why I like doing it. So I've been cooking this for about 2 months or so, and it is really, really, really nice. So get a little bit of that, and then we've got to transfer everything into my really, I'm not going to show it to you because it just doesn't look very nice, but it's my very old and trusty glass baking dish. What's it called? Is it called, what do you call it? Pyrex. So it's kind of gone black now, but it's clean to me, and that's all that matters. Okay, so we've done that. So we need to tip in everything. So first of all, I really like this recipe because it's got the cauliflower leaves, which shrink down to virtually nothing. So we'll put them in. I feel like this is going to make a batch that's big enough for 2. And then we've got the cauliflower. So this came from the local farm shop, which is why it's so enormous. Looking at this, I'm going to have to separate into 2 and do 2 curries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty half of it, and then I can pop it in another baking tray. Okay. That's better. Okay. Then we've got onion. So we'll pop that in. Which we'll pop in just half. We'll just do half. Half of that there. We'll put the other half in here. So red onion just sliced into 8. The cauliflower florets are cut really small. Then I've got plum tomatoes. It's meant to be cherry tomatoes, but I don't think that makes a world of difference. And they're just cut in half. And then I've got garlic cloves crushed. Randomly put them in. Frozen peas. Half of them on there. Ginger. Meant to be grated, but has anyone got time to do that? And then I'll pop these in. And then some oil to mix it all together. And it is as simple as that. You bake it for about 20 minutes. And then you get it out and you pop coconut milk and spinach if you want spinach, but I don't have any. And then it's done. So let me just show you what it looks like. Can you see? Ooh. Here is the finished result. Tiny little portion because I'm a tiny little person. And you're meant to garnish it with coriander, but I cannot stand coriander, so I've popped a little bit of parsley on top. Merry